Welcome back to Bransford Webs. We're now in the middle of May and we've come down to the line unit to show you this week's Looking Good list video. So the line unit's where we grow on our 9cm young plants that we call liner. So this is generally after they've been propagated in the mist unit, which is at the end of this glass house. This is another part of the propagation unit. So 9cm plants potted on from the plug stage. Potted on, grown on 9cm as a young plant, rooted through now. So that's seen over the silver price for next year. That will be potted up into a 3 litre deep plant in mid-August, I would guess now. And that'll be grown on up the cane under glass through the winter and dispatched into garden centres February, March next year. So the girls behind me at the moment are just doing a trim on both campanula, blue bloomers for next year, and also a crop that's been potted in the next week or so, which is Aster Island series. So these 9cm asters will be potted into their 2 litre finals, put down in the nursery, and we'll be looking to dispatch those into garden centres around mid-July into early August in bud and flower. So back to what's looking good on the nursery this week, and we've put a few new nice herbaceous and shrub promotions on this week. The first of all, which is an absolute winner for us here at Bransford, been growing for about 4 or 5 years, luckily we had it exclusively for a couple of years as well. It's Clematis bijou. We've also got its sister plant filigree, which is more of a pink colour than the purpley blue of the bijou. So these are 2 litre plants. Don't treat them in the garden centre as a climbing plant, treat them as a bench end promotion, treat them as an herbaceous perennial. They don't really want to climb. You'll see some nurseries out there growing them on trellis work, but they don't really perform on a trellis because they say they don't want to climb. What they want to do is perform a nice mound about 18 inches across, loaded in bud and flower. As you can see, there's 20, 30 buds in there, which is just going to give you a really massive array of flower. So it's the front of the border plant, it's a patio container plant, or if you check out Cowell's Garden Centre up in Walsington, check out their Newcastle time. Check out their Facebook page, you'll see how they've grown it over the last few years in hanging baskets, where it performs really well and gives them a real good uplift in sales as well. So moving on from that, we've now put online our scabious Ritz Pink and Ritz Blue. So here's the blue one. It's a really, really compact scabious, so one of the most compact out there on the market. 2 litre pot full, lovely rounded plant, and masses of bud. First colour just showing on it. That's going to give you good bench end colour for a good number of weeks to come, but hopefully it's not going to be on your benches as long as that. It's going to sell through in people's gardens. Again, rockery plant, front of the border, container plant, really good. Scabious, Ritz Blue and Pink. We've also put online Leucanthum Highland White Dream, good winning promotion brought across when we merged with Webb's Nurseries many moons ago now. Highland White Dream is one of the earliest flowering leucanthums, lovely pure white flower on it. You can just feel the buds just starting to form in there. So it's a 2 litre plant, it's been overwintered under low tunnels, and it's just starting to flush back. But that overwintering growing sequence we do on it just gives it a really strong plant, so you're getting a lot stronger than something that you would find if we'd have potted this in February, March time, and you get a lot more flower and impact out of it in the garden centres. Another 2 litre plant that we put online this week is Fuchsia Janey. Again, a Bransford Webs introduction a good number of years ago now. So it's got this lovely red outer with purple inner to the flower. It's a hardy fuchsia and it must be the most floriferous of all hardy fuchsias out there. It's flowers and flowers and flowers. So again, front of the border, in a container on the patio. That's going to give you colour on the patio all summer long. Value for money like you wouldn't believe. Just give it a feed every 2 or 3 weeks to keep those flowers going and deadhead the old ones. Doesn't go too leery either, so it'll take a nice habit to it. So that's 2 litre Fuchsia Janey. Also put online, so I just squashed it on the shelf it's been on, Salvia May Night, part of our Impulse herbaceous range. Lovely again, upright salvia, deep purpley, dark flowers, loads of bud on that at the moment. And that's going to be showing you colour in the garden centre by next week, ready for the next bank holiday. It's a 2 litre Salvia May Night. So I'll just show you these again because they're just popping into colour now. If Sarah can zoom in on there to show you how beautiful that delicate sort of pale bluey purple is. So this is Hebe Pearl of Paradise. Also its sister plant Pink Paradise is online as well at the moment, also well budded. But again, for shrubbery promotion, impact colour for the bank holiday weekend, that's sure to walk out of the garden centres as a 2 litre plant. A bit more A to Z, but essential garden plant in many places. Some of our post and tiller collections are going online now. So this is Beauty Surprise. As you can see, it's been overwintered outdoors, so we know they're all tough varieties. Lovely compact plant, masses and masses and masses of bud on there. So again, by next weekend for the bank holiday, that's going to be in colour, looking fantastic, and hopefully walking off the benches in your garden centre. Well, that's 2 or 3 things now. A few weeks ago we showed you the 1 litre Delphinium Guardian series. Well, here's a 2 litre bigger brother of it. Lovely chunky plant. Buds just starting to form in there, so it's perfect time to be hitting garden centres. Good shelf life, good impact, good picture colour label on there. 3 different colours, white, blue and lavender available in that. That's 2 litre Delphinium Guardian series. Then also part of our impulse herbaceous range, Primula Bulliana. Lovely, beautiful orange. You can see the flowers just starting to come out. In fact, some of them have actually got the flowers on there on the nursery now. But lovely, again, 2 litre plant, chunky beast of a plant. And we've also got the one we go with that we sell with this, which is Capitata Deep Blue. Bit of a difference in habit to it, but it's a lovely dusky blue colour to the flower as well. And then last but not least, bank holiday weekend coming up. Hopefully the weather's going to be good. People wanting something instant for the patio, they've got friends coming round for a barbecue, don't want to pot anything up, there it is. Dianthus Passion in a 4 litre plastic pot, pick that up from the garden centre, take it home, put it on the patio, make sure you water it through the summer, give it a feed every 2 or 3 weeks, but that's just going to give you weeks and weeks and weeks of colour on the patio. No need to do anything else, job done, fantastic plant, and we've also got Tickle Pink at that stage as well. So, tune back in next week for another video from Bransford Webs. Hopefully the weather's going to pick up a bit, a few more showers coming through, but we do need a bit of rain in certain parts of the country. And we'll see you next week for another Looking Good List video.